Wild Bone Youth. We are turning youth wild. Colby Harris of Spanish Fork, Utah was the lucky youth that was selected by our Wild Bone Youth Board to go on this cow elk hunt up in northern Utah on the 3C CWMU. Colby would be accompanied on this hunt by his dad, Blake Harris, along with myself, Nate Young.
Alright, here we go. This is Colby's hunt. Just gonna head out, see what we can do, get him a cow. Should be fun.
We met up with Jerry Christensen, who is the operator of the 3C CWMU, and we formulated a plan for the morning hunt. The plan was for Jerry to take the lower road and see if he could see which way the elk were going to head up the mountain this morning. Jerry sent us with his good friend Paul on one of the upper roads to watch one of the ridges that the elk frequently crossed over on their way back to bed. After a while, Jerry called Paul to let us know that the elk had taken a different path on the opposite side of the ridge that we were watching, so we quickly headed that way to see if we could still catch up to them. As we were getting out of the vehicle, we jumped a small group of mule deer that ran off the hill in the direction the elk were supposed to be coming from. So we cautiously made our way around the ridge, hoping that the deer had not spooked the elk. Blake spotted the herd of elk below us, and they definitely knew something was up, so we quickly tried to get Colby set up for a shot before they got out of range. The elk stopped at 300 yards and were pushing the maximum limit of the distance that we felt comfortable letting Colby take the shot. Right as Colby was getting ready to take the shot, the elk began to put more distance between us and them, and we had no other ethical choice but to let them go. With only having 2 days to hunt on this trip, we sure hated to see that opportunity slip away. It was still early, so the plan was to check out a few more spots on the mountain before we headed back for lunch. As we continued to hunt that morning, all we was able to turn up was a few bull elk. Well, Colby, we're looking for the ones without horns. Those are two cool bulls, though. Yeah. That evening, Jerry and Paul took us up to a different spot on the mountain to look for elk. After a fair bit of glassing, we finally located a herd of cows, but they were a long way off across a big canyon, and we knew it would be dark by the time we made it over to them. So we decided that we would come back to this vantage point first thing in the morning to relocate the herd and then plan a stalk from there. The next morning it didn't take long to find the cows. We quickly devised a plan, and Jerry explained which trail we should take through the thick oak brush that would get us close enough to the herd to get a shot, so the stalk was on.
Well, Kobe just hit a cow elk. We didn't have time to set up the camera. It was in thick cover and they were moving, and I was just trying to get him on the cow. So he made a good shot though. We're pretty sure it's down right there, so we got Blake, his dad, down here marking the spot where he shot from, and Kobe and I are heading up to see if we got to put another one in her or if she's down. I'm pretty sure she's down. He made a good shot. I seen her hunch, and so good job, man. Good job. So
thank you.
We're gonna head up here and see if we can find it. Right there. Good job, man. She's done. She's down. Down for the count, buddy. Put her right there. Yeah. Okay, we're up here with Kobe and Blake, and Kobe just knocked down this big old cow, and we're talking big old cow. She's the biggest in the bunch that we saw. We didn't quite get the shot on video. They were, as you can kind of see in the background, this is thick cover, and we had them at like 70 yards and just couldn't get a shot, and then they went up on the hill, and Kobe made a great 230-yard shot and just punched her perfectly. And it took us a little while to track her down through here, thank goodness for the snow. But how's this been, Kobe? Did you have fun?
Awesome.
Did you have a good time?
Oh yeah.
What do you think, Dad?
Oh, it was great. Now the work starts.
Yep, we definitely got a lot of work, because we picked the biggest one in the bunch there. So we'll get her taken care of, and special thanks goes out to CWMU Association for donating this hunt and allowing us to come up here and do this with our Wild Bone Youth program. We sure appreciate them and all that they do to help our program along. And anyway, thanks to Jerry and Paul. They're bringing the side-by-side up to help us get the elk out. They've been helping us for the past 2 days, and Jerry and Paul's just been awesome. We can't say enough. It's been a good time. So good job, Kobe.
Thank you,
buddy.
First big game animal. Kobe made it count. He made a perfect shot. So.
And from us as the Harrises, we thank Wild Bone Youth for taking us out and giving us the opportunity.
Yes, thank
you.
No
problem. My pleasure.
Get over here.
We would like to thank our sponsors, as well as the volunteers that make these hunts possible. For more information on Wild Bone Youth, please visit wildboneyouth.org and show your support by donating to this great cause. Together, we are turning youth wild.